Yes, yes, y'all know what it is, man. Earn a Nice Soul Show. If you don't know now, you know we back at it. The dynamic duo, the world's best podcast. That be us. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, man, we ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe, comment, because we do talk back. You know what I mean? Some of the small things to show you appreciate the big things we do. But nonetheless, let's get into it. I guess this is gonna be like a let's talk.
Yeah, man, we just gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Talk about a whole
whatever
bunch of
coming
stuff.
in.
You know what I'm saying? Well, since we talking about a whole bunch of stuff, man, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man, so for bringing home the Oscar. You know what I'm saying? That joint was you know what I mean, the culture celebrated that with you, you know what I mean? Everybody, I mean, you know, was very happy in the win on that, man. That was a good look. So, you know what I mean? Congratulations to him, man.
They should have gave him two joints. Know what I mean, for being smoke and stack.
Oh yeah, you right. You right.
Should have gave him two joints for being smoke and stack,
That
man.
was thorough though.
But you know, yeah, congratulations to them, man. Yeah, that was. I mean, I was watching some people break it down and explain a lot of the things that I didn't really understand about movies. You know, a lot of the different categories they got and stuff like that. So everybody's saying that was a big accomplishment. So
Right.
shout out to them, man. I mean, everybody had something to do with that movie. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Know what I mean? Going and do Black Panther over again, man. Matter of fact, need to go get on that, jump on that blade. Know what I mean? Pause. But know what I mean? You they did let Ryan Coogler go on and do Blade.
Damn, you like typecasting him now. He got
I
all
ain't
the black superheroes.
No,
Shit.
but he might as well go get it done. He nice at it. Get it? Know what I mean? He nice at it. Ain't typecasting. You good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Will we even accept another fucking Black Panther?
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you never know. I guess we might be right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, we will. You know what I mean? And by the way, man, Philly man, shout out to Hove. You know what I mean? He coming to headline the Roots Picnic. So, that's a good look for the city. You know what I mean? For a lot of people that might have for some of y'all, that's y'all chance to go see him in concert. Y'all might not never actually seen him live, perform live and all that. So that might be a good opportunity for people that never seen him. So man, listen, holla at Earn and ISO, man. I mean, I need that. Well, holla at ISO because
You need that pass.
no, I need that Hove interview.
You need that media pass.
I mean, I need
Get it
that.
back.
I need that Hove interview. You know what I mean? So we ain't gotta worry about you. We already know you ain't invited. You know what I mean? 'Cause you don't even.
I'm not. Shout out to Jay, man. You know what I mean? Jay out here showing the podcast his love. Saying he letting everybody know, man. He do enjoy watching podcasts. You know what I mean? He also said in the interview I saw everybody's not invited to the brunch.
Right.
I don't know what he's talking about, but
Right.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So you already know.
Can't come.
So right.
Everybody can't come. I don't eat brunch anyway. Eat brunch.
Yeah.
So don't invite me. I don't eat brunch.
Oh, so now you gonna get in your feelings about it. It don't matter. Right. He ain't gonna get his feelings about it like it ain't bothering him. It ain't bothering
I
him.
don't eat brunch, man.
Yeah, so you only gonna need one pass and all that for me. Like you're not gonna need. Yeah, you're not gonna need. He ain't gonna need no access and.
They send the pass to you and say you plus one, but not earn.
Right.
You can bring a friend if you want, but not like the fuck.
He's gonna say Earn and nice so, but the Earn gonna be crossed out on it. I mean, like, so yeah, man. Shout out to that, man. But
No, that is dope though.
yeah. So
Dope.
50 Cent announced. He announced it's an album, right? Called The Algorithm,
Yeah,
right?
I think he's on the album. Yeah.
Right. He announced the name. I guess he's gonna drop an album called The Algorithm because that's what 50 called himself. He hashtag himself The Algorithm.
Yeah.
Which is kind of true. It's true. And then rapper Mano just dropped a song called The Algorithm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get it. It's like, for one, when 50 calls himself The Algorithm, yeah. Speaking about 50, he has become a household name. Speaking about him interest people, whatever's going on. So that's where you know he kind of, like when we say household name, that means he kind of transcended hip hop to whereas people that don't even listen to hip hop know who he is.
True.
And are interested about whatever news is about him, even if they don't even listen to his music.
Yeah.
That's when you become out. To me, that's what a household name is. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's people that Jay-Z is a household name, even if they don't even listen to hip hop.
True.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, to me, this is the thing. This is the thing about the algorithm, man. It's like it's going to be there, but to me, it's not the end all be all. It's not the end all be all, and this is what I mean by that. If you yourself, you're making content, because some people just talk about whatever's going on right now, and that's all they can talk. That's all you ever hear them talk about.
Right.
Because they think that they have to follow whatever the algorithm is in order to achieve some type of success. You know what I mean? Some clicks, some views, or whatever. I have to talk about whatever everybody else is talking about. And if I don't, I guess they think that they're not going to get any views, or that gives them the best chance of their views.
Right.
To me, I think that kind of pigeonholes some people, because some people are just afraid to kind of go off script.
Yeah.
Now, us, that's why we thank y'all so much, because y'all will give us a listen no matter what we talking about. We could be talking about something that don't got nothing to do with everybody else is talking about. We can completely go against the algorithm and we'll still do well. And we thank y'all for that. Now, I mean, sometimes we talk about whatever's going on. Sometimes we talk about something that ain't got nothing to do with it, you know what I mean, what the algorithm is talking about.
Right.
So, for one, I want to thank y'all for that. And two, I think that kind of might actually stifle some people. Like I say, everybody's jumping into this, and they may not necessarily be too good at it. But my thing is, if you don't never go against the grain, how would you know?
True.
Because I think some people are just, okay, what is everybody else talking about? What's going on right now? What's the algorithm talking about? That's what we going to talk about. Or that's what I'm going to talk about. And then it's like, you might have success talking about something else, but you don't know that because you're just talking about whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You don't even know.
So I'm like, because I'm listening, because I'm checking out the stuff that was going on. You know, everybody's talking the stuff that was going on with 50, you know, T.I.
Right.
And 50, Jim Jones and all that. And I'm like, everybody's talking about it ad nauseum, but I'm like, and this is not to down nobody, down people, but I'm like, at some point, do some people think that, all right, let me go off script and try to do something else to try to reach another level? Because a lot of people, to me, they capped out. Know what I mean? They reached the ceiling, but my thing is, you don't know if you get past that ceiling if you just doing whatever the algorithm says. Or you just, know what I'm saying? Whatever's on the algorithm, that's what I'm going to talk about, and that's that.
Yeah, some people create, some people duplicate.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people just can't create. You know what I mean? They just follow whatever blueprint, whatever's going on. We can just talk about that. Some people just can't create. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm like, some people sometimes gotta switch it up. And that's why some people that I might listen to, I might skip their content for a while, because I'm like, I already know they're gonna talk about exactly what everybody else is talking about.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna skip this episode.
Right, you right. Yeah, you right.
See what I'm saying? I do that sometimes. And it's some content creators I like, but I don't listen to them every time they post something, because I don't feel just like the whole 50 and T.I. thing, I got tired of that quick.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it kind of got old, you know what I'm saying? Because it got one-sided. 50 wasn't entertaining it no more, you know what I'm saying? After a while, it just got one-sided. You right, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Get the content creator something to run with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think though? See what I'm saying?
They squeeze the juice out of that joint.
See, but my thing is you making stuff, but it's like, is it getting you anywhere, or is it getting views, or it's just giving you something for the sake of putting something out? But I'm like, if your views ain't never growing,
yeah,
does it matter? See what I'm saying? So now it's like you just got a bunch of people that's just in the space.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's not like you're not elevating none. You just around.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my thing is, people got to start going for one. A lot of people' main problem, this is their main problem. They don't know how to get out of their comfort zone, and people don't understand that this is entertainment for other people. People only know how to entertain themselves. Most people don't know can't entertain somebody else. That's why they only stay in their comfort zone, because that's what entertains them. Talking about street shit or 50 verse somebody or 50 going at Jimmy or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Going at that's their wheelhouse of what entertains them. So I'm just going to talk about that ad nauseum.
Right.
Your number's never going to grow like that.
You might catch a wave once or twice, but it's not going to be consistent. Because you know what I mean? The listeners seem like they can't get enough of it. You know what I mean? Certain things they be demanding us to talk about, we just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Well,
so you might catch a wave on one video, but then you can't keep up because you behind the 8 ball. You're not creating anything. You just following the blueprint. You know what I mean? That's set before you. So
yeah.
it's nothing sustainable. I'm gonna say it like that. It's not sustainable.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, it's a bunch of people people gonna just stay. It's like if you do that, you run it in place.
True.
You know what I mean? That's why I try not to. Yeah, because there's times when people ask us to talk about stuff. I'm like, I'm tired of hearing about it because everybody else is talking about it.
Yeah.
But then I kind of appreciate the fact that people would like our opinion of what we think about things.
Right.
In regards to that subject. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate that. But some people, I'm like, all right, you already know what they gonna talk about. I'm not even gonna check that episode out because I'm already hearing it ad nauseum.
Right.
Because it's all over the timeline.
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I mean? It's all over the timeline. And you like the 10th content creator that I'm scrolling down and everybody's talking about the same exact thing on the same exact day. And I'm not clicking on none of it.
Yup.
I might not click on none of it. Man, let me just play a music playlist and just listen to music. I'm not even clicking on none of it. I know some people probably are looking around like, all right, I'm trying to make sure I post as much as possible, but I'm not the audience is not getting no growth audience wise.
Right.
Because it's like you just
right.
Some of the same, you can literally look on your timeline on the same thing. You know what I mean? From 12 different people. I'm like, okay. I'm not clicking on none of it because after I watch 1 or 2 people talk about it, or it might be something I don't even really care nothing about. So I ain't clicking on nobody's.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just what it is, man. Yeah, so the algorithm, man, you might not, it might benefit some people to not follow the algorithm all the time.
Yeah.
Some people follow the algorithm, dog. You already know you already know. As soon as you hear something, you already know what their next episode or piece of content they put out is going to be about.
Right.
Already know it. You already know it.
Right, right.
That's why I purposely go against the grain. Now, sometimes you go along with it because it makes sense to do. Just like when the Diddy documentary came out, it made sense to just do an episode about it. It made sense to.
Yeah.
But we don't always talk about whatever everybody else is talking about. Like, we didn't just jump out and we didn't go 2 weeks straight 3 weeks straight of just talking about 50 Ti. We ain't do that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. So, yeah, that right there, to me, it might benefit some of y'all to start switching it up. To gain more viewers or, followers or subscribers. Instead of just, this is what's on our album, that's what I'm going to talk about. Because some people was just staying in like this one little pocket, and I'm like, I mean, some people might be happy there, cool, but if the goal is to grow, you're gonna have to just not just all right.
Gotta grow.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
grow. You want to grow, you gotta grow.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah, but motherfucking people coming in this joint the same way that they go into the music industry. They just want to come in and get a bag and leave. You know what I mean? You just want to, but the thing about it is weird. It's weird to say that because you want to come in and get a bag to leave. There's never been a blueprint laid out to show you how to get to the bag though. Like it's just a lot of people that's just throwing rocks. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to see what's going to stick. Because nobody never came out and said, yo, this is how I got to this. So everybody's coming out here trying to just get that one, viral clip and use that. Maybe I can get some advertising dollars. Don't nobody really know. Everybody just talking in front of mics and cameras. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I believe a lot of people that's doing podcasting is praying that somebody's going to knock on my door and be like, yo, I saw that episode and I got a bag. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. Everybody's just talking and just waiting for the right person to contact them in a DM or something. They just don't know what to do, and they just wait. They just wait and hope, and it's like the lottery. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You just waiting for that viral clip. It's like the lottery. That's why you get these wild takes, these wild clips. I mean, people just doing what they doing. People probably saying shit that they don't even believe.
Yeah,
because you just want to sound crazy. Mm-hmm. You want to sound crazy. You want to just caught up and go viral. You're viral. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Cause a lot of shit I hear, I'm like, yo, this shit just don't sound believable. Mm-hmm. Don't sound like you believe it. You know what? I believe Bow Wow's better than Jay-Z, and it's not no shot at Bow Wow. But you like, yo, nobody never said that. I don't even think Bow Wow would say that. Mm-hmm. But people say shit like that because you don't care. I just want to get y'all riled up, and then it's just gonna go around, and I get a couple, likes and views. Yeah. We don't know. And then the crazy thing about it is a lot of people that go viral and don't know how to use that. You just viral. A lot of people just seen your clip and then like, all right, on to the next one because you ain't had nothing for us to stand on. You didn't have anything else like no substance in that we can go back and be like, yo, check out this episode of this episode of that. So yeah, a lot of people go viral, then it's over. It's here. You had your moment, then it passed you. You know what I mean? The algorithm is crazy though, you know what I mean? Yeah, the algorithm is crazy. I think you're right. Too many people chase it. You can't chase it. You got to create your own wave. You know what I mean? We was lucky enough that we created a community of people. You know what I mean? Yo, talk. Remember that shit early on? Though we created a community of people that when we was early on trying to figure out how to maneuver in this space when it was just us. I'm like, yo, maybe we should hire somebody to run the social medias. The fucking audience that we created chased her away. She got to crying, but that's just because they mimic us. You know what I'm saying? So when she was doing certain things, they was responding to her like she was us, and she couldn't take that. But this is the community that we created, though. You know what I mean? So we were just lucky enough that, man, we got on and we created a community and we stuck with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We stuck with it.
Yeah. Oh. This don't got nothing to do with nothing, but like I said, this is going to be one of the episodes. We're going to be all over the place, but I gotta talk about this, and this is not that I don't love these people or love these women that were a part of this show. I was having a conversation with somebody, right? And we got to talking. And he was like, the show Living Single did a lot of damage to the black community.
Whoa. That was your take, or that was somebody told
No,
you?
I was talking, right?
Okay.
And we talking about, we get to talking about shows. And it was like, the show Living Single, because most people love that, black people love that show. That show did damage because it influenced women. Because I guess, some of the storylines, like, I guess, like some of them I can remember off the top of my head when Scooter wanted to be with Khadijah. You know what I'm saying? And he got this, you know what I mean? We need to get this together, and this is what I want, and she unsure. And then Regine wanted to be with my man. I mean, my man was chasing Regine around Jamaican Bull.
Yeah, he got it though.
No, did he get it in what episode was that when she was ready to settle down and he was like, he showed up with another chick?
Yeah, because she was playing games. They was together during the joint, but it was like a lot of back and forth, and he just moved on. Like, I don't got time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, so, and now I mean, in a way he was breaking it down, I was like, damn, that sound kind of harsh, but he was like, you know what I mean? Well, that's they show. Like, they watch, and to even out to this day, people watch reruns of that shit. I'm saying, and everything. Yeah. He was like, yo, that probably did like damage. You know what I'm saying? Having one thing, because the name's like, think of the name of the show. The name of the show is Living Single. Making it seem like it's just cool like and glamorous that it's always, you know what I mean? It's all about us girls and everybody got a career. And every time a man come around, you know what I'm saying? He got to chase you when you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got to chase you and don't nobody seem like they want to settle down and everybody putting their career on top. In a way, like he was breaking it down to me, I was like, damn. That had me thinking, because dude, I never thought about that show like that. I never thought about that show like that. And then that's been on my mind. So I had that conversation. He was like, the name of the show is Living Single. So how many like women was like inspired by that?
Right.
In a bad way to just be like, no, it's all about us and our careers. And we can, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, in the 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girls.
Yeah, like, like we think about that.
You know what I mean?
But then you had, I mean, you can't say it's all. It was all bad because what was the name of my man relationship he had?
Talking about was about Obi. Yeah.
That his name? He had their relationship.
Yeah, but how far did it go though? Did they get married or anything? Or they
I don't know. I cannot 100% remember everything. It's only a little bit I remember about the show. Like I say, you know what I mean? I haven't watched the show since probably the fucking early 2000s and shit. You know what I mean? But you know, people still watch them reruns. But you know what I mean? But from what I can remember off the top of my head, and then it was like, yeah. But remember, he was breaking it down. He was like the blue collar guy. Yeah. Know what I mean? And the chick he was with seemed like she was a little ditzy.
They both had that type of role.
You know what I'm saying?
They both was like loopy. Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? So
yeah, I know that's what I'm like.
So the ones that did rock with each other was like the fucking we gotta cause we that's what I'm saying. I don't want to seem like I hate the show or like hate the people. Shout out to everybody that was on the show, because you know they some of our blessed black actors and actresses and all that. So we love them, but because I never thought about this while the conversation with him, and he was like, "Yeah, the name of the show, Leaving Single," and then imagine how many people that influenced. And then he was breaking it down. He was like, "Yeah." The only people that was together with Jump was the chicks that seemed like they was just the two people that just seemed like they was just a little slow in life, so they just needed to be together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else who had like a career, they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They feel like they didn't need nobody. They could just maneuver and just be.
Yeah, because he was like a carpenter or something like that. Yeah, he was like a plumber or something like that.
He was like a handyman.
Handyman, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Something like that, yeah.
So I guess you feel like
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? The regular folk or whatever you might want to call him, because she seemed like she was ditzy. He seemed like he was a little right, and then they was together. The people who had like the careers and all that, the corporate America and all that. Then you made Kyle. Know what I'm saying? He was in corporate America, but you made him seem like he was just a player.
He was a player, yeah.
So it's like like you throwing like the stereotypes in there. All right, as soon as a man's successful, he ain't gonna settle down. He got a different chick all the time.
Right. Even Maxine was kind of like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maxine was successful, but she was like a female version of a player.
She was, yeah. She had that type of.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? And she was, mad masculine. You know what I'm saying? So, and then then they had Regine, where she was the chick, where she was this. She wanted everybody to chase her. She loose with it, but
you know what I mean?
And then
she on some gold digger type shit.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? They made her seem like a low key gold digger. Like a low key gold digger. No, what did he do? What does he do? How much does he make? He don't got this and he got that. And then the man that loved you, you made him fucking chase you because he didn't have that at the moment.
Yeah.
But then when he got that, he was like, yo, I moved on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yo, I've never thought, man, we might have to change. Yeah, we gotta go in the whole direction of this.
Khadijah was so in love with the magazine, dog. That's all she cared about. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's crazy that you said it, because I remember the episode when Scooter was there. When he like popped up behind her, put his hands on the joint, she was like, damn, I remember that episode. That's crazy. Yeah. That was like her high school sweetheart.
Yeah, so he ready to get together.
Right.
I don't know. What is that? What you mean you don't know? What do you mean?
Right. See, that shit came out when we was young, right? And now I'm older, I'm thinking like, what was the ages that they were supposed to betray? Because nobody had no kids.
Yeah, no, living single.
They was all living single. So like, what was the ages y'all was like portraying? Like, was it like the mid-30s? Because like they was like a little older. Like, nobody had no kids. Nobody had any kids. Yeah.
And it was like imagine how many women that influence.
Yeah, you right.
They'll live like that.
Yeah.
They know my career, I ain't got no kids. Right. I'm not settled down with no man. Even if it's a man I love, I'm still gonna choose my career over you.
Yeah. Damn, you right, yo.
Cause I ain't never think about, cause you right, that joint came out when we was younger. But you start watching the real ones and start thinking about it now as a grown man, you think like, I don't want to seem like they had like bad intentions, but that just seemed like maybe it could. I don't know how I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna sound crazy. The powers that be that helped that show get on, did they know that was gonna do more harm than good?
Because remember, they kind of like put that show up against Friends. But in Friends, motherfuckers was getting married and having babies and like enjoying I'm not gonna say enjoying their life, because you don't need that to enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Like, but we saw them get married. They was having kids and they was like, plateau and all this shit. You right, and living single was just like, we in the same fucking apartment every day, and Khadijah got the magazine, and you know what I'm saying? Damn, you right. There really wasn't any progression beside, I'm just gonna put everything into my career. Because Maxine was like that. She was like dedicated to her craft. She was like a lawyer or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like dedicated to her craft. Kyle was like that, dedicated to his craft. And the only two motherfuckers who was like really like into each other was like, and it's hard because we don't want, you right, because we enjoyed it and it's like part of the culture. They was like the dippy ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They was the ones that went off and they loved each other and they had like a loving relationship, but like, they was the dippy ones on the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, yo. You don't think about that, because if you watch that shit, you be like, man, I don't want to be like that motherfucker. I know his name wasn't Obi, but I think that was her nickname for him. I forget what his name was.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like you look at that shit like, I don't be like boy, or like I don't be like huh. You know what I'm saying? So you would identify with the woman that's doing more of the, you know what I'm saying, just
Overton,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I knew like her nickname for him was like Obi or some shit like that. Yeah, Overton. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, dog. That's crazy, yo. That shit is deep, yo. You right. Cause we after that, like when you think about it, we really headed to a generation of women that just decided to be single. We headed towards that, like a generation of women that was just wanted to be single.
And that makes and this is not me just blaming the show on how things is, but you start thinking about the times in life where it's like you trying to get it together so you can get, and then the chick is just like I'm not trying to be. I need to focus on my career and what I want.
Right.
Because I done heard that a bunch of times in life from women.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Because people be like, damn, as smart as you are, you ain't never get married or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Women treated me how like Khadija treated Scooter.
Yeah. Love you to death, but I love this more. I can't, yeah, you're right.
So that got me to thinking about what I went through in life as a grown man. Was like, what the fuck is the problem? And you just feel like your career is going to suffer,
right,
and you have to take a step back, and that's you want to sacrifice some of that to be a wife, and you just don't want to do that.
Right.
So, yeah, so, you know what I'm saying, I was like, and he got me thinking about that, and I've been thinking about that ever since the conversation, man. He was like, think about the name of the show. The name of the show is Friends. Yeah, right, because see, I didn't watch that many episodes of Friends, so I can't tell you the whole story arc of everything on Friends.
My lady was into that shit.
Yeah.
That was her thing. But shit, you right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I could probably count on one hand the amount of episodes of Friends I watched. So I can't tell you everything that happened more. I can remember more what happened in Living Single because we watched that when it came out, especially with, you know what I mean, my sister. You know what I'm saying? I had a sister. That was back in the day when you shared the TV. A lot of y'all youngins don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about having to share the TV. You know what I'm saying? She just sat here with me when I watched what I wanted to watch. I done sat here and watched rap videos all day. Right. So she want to watch something, but then we watch something that she want to watch. Some of y'all younger generation can't even relate to that because y'all be on your own tablets or phones or y'all own TVs in your room. Y'all don't even come from sharing the TV. So yeah, but
It said that they had I don't even know how true this is. So I looked up that joint about Maxine and Cal. It say they did not get married during the run of Living Single, although they developed a deep relationship, became a couple, and had a daughter named Kyla. By the end of the series, I don't remember that. Like, now I'm saying, I don't know if, like, towards the end of it, I stopped watching it. I don't remember that. That's what I'm saying. It's some AI shit. I don't think that this is real.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because I don't.
Now, I remember them eventually, you know what I mean, messing around with each other.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. They were.
You know what I'm saying? On, like, some opposites attract type thing.
And the crazy thing about it, it was like, that shit was like taboo to them because they was like hiding it from everybody.
Right.
It wasn't like they was just open with it, like, yeah, you know, we together. It was like, no, keep that shit on the low. Like, know what I'm saying?
My thing is, but it's like, but why? Know what I'm saying? Why you just can't be why you can't just show you in a relationship?
Right. Yeah, why? Yeah, why? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, he blew my mind with this stuff because I've never thought about it like that. And he was like, name of the show is Living Single. Even you saying the song, I mean the theme song.
Yeah.
In a 90s kind of world. What you mean?
Yeah, that's
what you mean?
Yeah, dog.
And that just had me thinking about that. Then it had me thinking about when Scooter popped back up and was like, yo, we need to get together. You know what I'm saying? We need to get this together.
Like a battle for her.
Right. What don't you know?
Yeah, because
what's the problem?
What are you leaving?
What is the problem?
But the thing about it that makes it so crazy, right? It was like to us, it was portrayed as they was these successful people, but y'all all got roommates and shit. And I'm not talking like it's like like we all successful, but like it's three of us over here, Kyle and Overton is over there. Maxine had her own spot, but she like in a whole nother building or some shit. You don't know what she got going on. But it's like we all successful. But we all huddled up because
I guess that's that New York shit. Know what I'm saying? That's that New York shit. That's that New York shit.
Dog.
Fucking rent $10,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
Fucking New York rent was crazy. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay my ass here in Philly. When I was out there looking, I was like, there's no way in the world I can afford this. Get a roommate. Me and the other roommate still probably gonna be able to afford it. That's why people be up there. People that you know when they go to New York, they be like 3 of them in the apartment. They have to live like that to cover the rent.
Right.
To cover everything. Them motherfuckers in some apartment that had a fucking the living room was downstairs and the upstairs. You know what I'm saying? That's them goddamn them brownstone type joints. Like, yeah, but it was like,
right, because this shit, yo, even the I just had to look up the fucking theme song, yo.
go ahead, read it.
And this shit, like, you know what I mean? Like I say, like, you know, it say, we living single. Yes, we're living a single life, yeah. We're living single. In the 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girls. Then, you know what I mean? Queen Latifah verse was like, keep your head up. What? Keep your head up. That's right. Whenever this life gets tough, you got to fight. My homegirl standing to my left and my right, true blue. It's tight like glue.
Your homegirl.
That's a yeah.
Well, Scooter love you. Know what I'm saying? I'm right here. To help whatever you going through in life. You telling them, you dragging your feet with the man.
Dog.
That's what I mean.
Damn, yo. You don't think about shit like that till you grow up, but you're right. Damn,
Yeah, because that came out when we was younger, but
yeah, you're right.
and you know, I was like, so was that purposely done like that? Because that's what I'm saying. Made me think because I don't want to think they just bad people. Whoever made the show, I don't know what the intentions of it was, but it was like we're gonna put this show out there to make black women look like they're successful but single. Bless you.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And you look at something now, right? And now you looking 20 something, almost 30 years later, or whatever. What you going through now with them?
Right. Then
successful and single.
Then on the other end, it's showing a successful man. Look, he ain't nothing to play anyway. Look at him.
Right.
Look how he
right.
What he do to these women? He's, you know
so
what I'm saying?
then it's right. So
the only one that you can settle down with.
So it's the ditzy one, like right. That's what I'm saying.
Blue collar,
right, right.
Yo.
The fucking handyman that's a little slow acting. They the only ones that like we might as well just go and get it together because we ain't in corporate America, nothing like that. But do you see the imagery, you know what I'm saying? That like yo, when he broke it down to me, I started thinking about the imagery of it. Know what I mean? So the man that is out there successful, he a player.
Right.
Know what I mean? The women that are successful, you got Khadijah. Yeah. She run her own business.
Yes.
But let's be, know what I mean? She was a little masculine acting.
She was.
You know what I'm saying? And then when a man that came around that did love her, she's dragging his feet with I don't know and I don't know.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Regine, know what I'm saying? She was a low-key goat that used to get whatever she wanted. She was one of them people that used what she got to get what she wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Know what I mean? She was that friend. And then Sinclair was, I think, Khadijah's cousin or sister cousin.
Yeah.
The slow one that she, you know what I mean? She brought along with her and looked out for her.
Look at the imagery of how they dressed them up. Look how they dressed her up.
Yeah, they dressed up like...
Everybody they don't fly. Sinclair and Overton, they out there like, they at the thrift shop. They at the thrift shop.
Know what I'm saying? So making it seem like, okay, black love is like, no, yeah, black love is like,
you got
it's like bottom shelf.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing.
Kyle wearing the best of the best Italian suits. He out here busting the best.
Oh yeah, Kyle had that shit on.
He threw that shit on, dog.
Kyle always had that shit on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he always had that fly shit on.
Yo, that's crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? And was that like to counteract to me? Because now that took me mentally down a rabbit hole. Like I say, I don't want to make y'all that I hate the show or I hate the people, but it was just a random conversation I had with somebody I know, and it like blew my mind. Was this like because people are already saying like, no, it was like friend. It was this in Friends was the I guess this was the equivalent or whatever black equivalent to Friends. To me, no. I felt like then I started thinking like, was this to like neutralize the positive effect that the Cosby Show had when it showed two professional people being a family, a husband and wife, and having children, and children that went to college.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
Know what I mean? And children that was like, no, I mean, not children that was my kids is in jail. My kids is, know what I'm saying? We are two professional people that are husband and wife. We operate as that. Not, I'm the man and you just got to do whatever I tell you. No, you're a woman with your own career. And you know what I'm saying? But you are also a wife and a mother. And she does all of that.
Right.
She does all them things.
Yeah.
So we went to that. To if you successful, you ain't got time for that.
No.
You ain't got time to be nobody's wife. Know what I'm saying? And if you are, you gotta go be with the person that you feel like is not making as much as them or not on the status wise. You're not that because you're not. Know what I mean, Kyle, a corporate dude. Overton is the blue collar guy. Right. I mean, they best friends though. They're best friends, but you got to go be with the make it seem like you have to settle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She got to settle for Overton. He got to settle for her. So that's where I should be aiming at. If I'm blue collar, I got to date the secretary. And I'm the secretary, so I should date the blue collar guy.
Right.
And we both seem like we're a little slow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or am I crazy? Like,
no, I'm following you, dog. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm. So it's. I was like I said, it came out when we were younger. So I ain't never think about none of that.
Because it almost make you feel as though they created this lifestyle that you couldn't have this lifestyle and also pursue a relationship.
Right.
And they made that lifestyle seem so happy. They doing shit. Oh, they over here. Oh, wow, look, she having fun. Oh, I don't want to get that up for, because the motherfuckers that gave up that lifestyle for a relationship, it was just like, we never, you know what I mean? She didn't have any real skills. You just a cousin that work at the fucking magazine, drink with her. You know what I mean? So, you like a charity case here. Like, yeah, I mean, we let you stay here because what else you gonna do? What else you gonna do? You can't even get right. She can't get right. And then you like, your man, he the handyman, but his man get busy. Mm-hmm. So you like, yo, this is my homie. I mean, he fucked up. I bring him in here because the back room was empty. You know what I mean? Like, so it was like the people that gave up the lifestyle for the relationship, they didn't have a life to even stand on their own 2 feet to move and maneuver. And everybody else is like, that's living the lifestyle is enjoying their life. Because what the hell was, what should we call it doing? She was just a playboy in that joint, but what was her job? I mean, not playboy, she was a gold digger. What was her job?
I forgot what Regine job
yeah,
was.
What was her job?
You might have to look it up.
But dog, she had the best of the best though. She do the best of the best, and she
listen,
meet the
man,
motherfuckers that was getting money.
Yeah, dog. She meet
motherfuckers getting bread.
Listen, she knew how to maneuver. She knew how to maneuver around them men to use what she got to get what she wanted. I do think she had a job though. Yeah. I don't want to make it act like that. That's all she's doing is getting in the man's pocket. But she was the one that always worried about what a man did, what a man got. You know what I'm saying? What a man can do for her.
She wasn't even messing with the regular dudes though.
She was that chick. She was bad. She was thick.
Hell yeah, she was bad.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Shout out to Tootie from Facts of Life. Yeah, yo. She was, but damn, dog. Damn, man, you right, yo. Wow.
Yeah, so that right there, I don't know. I can't remember what she did for a living on the show. I cannot remember what she did for a living on the show. I'm pretty sure people gonna jump in the comments and you know what I'm saying? And all that, but yeah, she was the one that was always worrying, yo, what do he do?
Right.
How much he make?
Right. That was her thing.
What can he, I mean, what he doing for me? What can you do for me? See what I mean?
Right. Damn, yo. And that's the life that they live. They live single.
And remember, wasn't the times where her mother was on the show telling her like you need to just pick a man or something like that to go be with a man, and she was on some if he don't do this and he don't do that. That was the energy. She was he don't do this and he don't do that and he don't he can't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was that chick. You know what I mean? What you do, how much you got.
Damn.
And that got me to thinking like, because everybody want to always compare living single to friends. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
To me that seemed like, all right, we just had the whole image of the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Whereas we can do it all.
Yeah.
We can have careers and still and be a whole family.
Right.
And raise these kids and raise them right.
Right.
So you can have your career, know what I'm saying, be a wife and a mother.
Yeah, right. Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Till you either gotta pick career and you know what I mean? You gotta pick being somebody's wife and being, I'm saying, a family, or have your career.
Yup.
Because how I go from the Cosby Show to living single?
Yeah, I know.
When you think about it.
Shit, because you know what I mean, all they was doing was marrying their daughters off in that joint.
See what I'm saying? It showed getting married. It showed everybody doing something positive.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Theo, know what I mean, man, he rest in peace, Michael Jamal Warner.
Yes.
Know what I'm saying? He grew up to also be a teacher.
Yeah,
he grew up to be a teacher.
Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? My man, all the sisters is getting married. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right.
So everybody being productive. As a black family, you can have it all.
Yeah.
Till, no, you gotta living single. Your attitude gotta be, I can't give this up to be with no man. Who say you gotta give something up to be with the man?
So and this is a show that I probably watch like a handful of shows. The living single spawn girlfriends. And I don't know nothing about that shit even to go into talking about that. Dog.
I know a little bit of it. Like I said, that was back when, you know what I mean? My sister watched them shows. So I seen quite a few episodes of it just being like a kind of like a copy of like it was kind of like a copy of that show to me.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of women that was trying to get their careers off and should I be with this man or not? And then, you know.
Only thing I know about that drink is as far as girlfriends, you know what I mean? We get back to the living single drink. Like, wasn't the dark skinned chick, wasn't she working and her husband wasn't working? Because I used to watch that joint like, what the fuck did this motherfucker do? She damn near taking care of everything. He don't got the money. I think one joint he took money out the account and she was like, why you do that? I'm trying to get my business off the ground. She was getting mad at him like, that's my money. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker, she degrading him and emasculating him and shit. Shit like that.
Yeah, so why it's like the shows always, a lot of the shows came out was with that dynamic. To me of the, you got to be the single woman.
Yeah, you do.
And that's the only way that you're going to be successful. After you just had the positivity of the Cosby Show, you just had the positivity of a different world.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Of we could be different world. What was their name?
What in a different world?
Whitley and was it Dwayne Wayne? Yeah. Dwayne Wayne, whatever. Yeah. Of, you know, he came grow up to be a teacher. Yeah. And then now you got your wife, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we saw them.
So they two successful people, you know what I mean?
Right.
Papa show up at the wedding begging. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what? Then they got
Get him-
married. Then
get
they
him.
got married at my shit.
Right. Get him
What?
out of here.
Yo,
I'm popping the trunk. You know what I'm saying? You crazy. You think you doing that to me?
You got to be bugging.
I'm going to jail.
Oh,
I'm going to, man, get the heat, cuz.
yeah.
I mean, I'm telling y'all that mother like Snoop and Baby Boy. Mother got to know to show up at my wedding. Try
take
to
my
marry
bitch.
my woman. Man, get the heat, cuz.
Yo, dog. But damn, yo, you right. The imagery of that shit.
See what I'm saying?
Is deep.
So even that show is like I say, you had you coming off the whole Cosby Show, like Cosby Show, Different World, showing that no, as you got the positivity going on. No, people can grow up, be educated, be positive, be married, have their careers. You had that imagery till you got to be single. So now you got a bunch of shows. You got shows, like I say, I forgot all about that show, Girlfriends. That show too.
Yeah.
Living Single, then it's Girlfriend. What the
Yeah,
fuck? Like, you know what I'm
Girlfriend.
saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to put that in the mind, is that in a way, was that purposely done? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
To influence women to think that, black women to think that it's one or the other. You can't have both. How you don't have both when you had Claire Huxtable?
Right. Right.
She had a career.
Yes, she did.
She had a career and she was a wife and a mother.
Yes.
She did it all. She is every woman.
She had her own practice.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, had her own practice. Very successful. Yeah. Right.
Till we got to put in their heads that they can't, you can't have it all because you'll be too strong. Imagine if you had a bunch of black families, even if they not doctors and lawyers,
Right.
but you had more black families.
Right.
Not you successful over here and you successful over here. You, Kyle, you successful, but you just running through chicks, and you, Khadijah, and you, Maxine, and you successful, and y'all just,
Right.
know what I mean? Everybody just being players.
Yeah.
So imagine if you had more, know what I'm saying, more families together.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you coming off that. You coming off the Cosby Show. You coming off Different World. You coming off Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, definitely. Family
Yeah,
dynamic.
know what I mean? The whole family dynamic.
Family dynamic,
Successful.
yeah.
Two professional
Yeah.
people being
Yeah.
married
Yeah, yeah.
with a family.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Family matters.
Yeah, family matters. Yup.
See what I'm saying? He's a blue collar worker. He's a cop.
Yup.
His wife was a blue collar worker, but they had raised a whole family.
Yeah.
The whole family dynamic. So whether that thing of, no, we gotta get that out of here.
Yup.
That showed you the black family on every level. Know what I'm saying? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and the Cosby showed you, you know what I mean? People in corporate America or whatever people, because Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the dad was like, he was a judge, right?
Yeah.
He was a judge.
Yeah, he was judge, yeah.
And then Family Matters showed you a family of being a middle class family of two blue collar people. They was a family though. It showed
Yeah.
you family on each level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air showed you an upper class family. Family Matters showed you a middle class family.
Yup. Yup.
So was that purposely done to put out a bunch of shows where you can't do it all?
Yeah.
You gotta have one thing or the other. And it just shows that, you know, when the black man being successful, he running through chicks.
Right.
Then you got the women over here
Dog,
who picking their career over love.
I think you
people they
want
love.
something, dog. Because when you think about this shit, all this shit spawned. Even beyond that, remember what was the movie where Big Mama had to have her leg cut off? Soul Food.
Soul Food.
Remember that? The motherfuckers was true. They fucking relationships was fucking crazy in that joint. Even though the old he who settled down, remember the young boy who narrated the joint, he settled down with his mom, but you really was fucking her. You was dating her.
What you mean? So explain what you mean.
All right, remember in Soul Food, right? Everybody's relationship was kind of, damaged goods and shit.
Okay.
Even the young boy who was narrating, even though his mom and his dad was together, remember in the beginning, it showed how he was dating the sister, but he cheated on her with the other girl that he ended up living his life with. Remember when he was in the car? He was in the car like having sex with her, and she came up, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and then she got out of the car. They got to fighting. He just happened to stay with the one that he cheated on her with. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody's relationship was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Live over here, fucked up. He can't get a good job. His bitch got him in there. Do the nigga. You know what I mean? The nigga, like, you know what I mean? then the motherfuckers that's successful in the family, cousin come home, he fucking the cousin. This shit was just crazy. But I'm like, this was the black dynamic though. So like, even though we saw, you know what I'm saying, the Cosby Show and we saw the family members, did the powers that be look at that shit like, that's not realistic? Nobody will believe that. Did they look at it like that, like a black man and a black man that's a doctor and a black woman that's a lawyer? Did they look at them like, that's not realistic? We need to make these shows more realistic. And they created it from whatever dynamic that they believed. And we just ran with it because, you know what I mean, we want to be actors and we want to be actresses.
Or was that purposely done?
It could have been. You right, dog. Damn, yo, you right. And that shit could have spawned something. You know what I mean? That shit could have spawned something. You right, because they always did put that show up against Friends. And Friends get talked about to this day, and it's like, we got to remember Living Single. We don't talk about Living Single like Friends. Like, they talk about Friends like that should be one of the best shows ever. Oh, they need to do a reboot. They need to do a movie. So we got to remember Living Single.
So, yeah, because that's what I'm... Right. So now, yeah, it could have been that. That don't seem realistic because they got, stereotypes or, but they might have purposely did that. No, we got to destroy this whole, we don't need, we need them apart.
Exactly.
Because think about it, you coming out of the 70s, in the 80s into the 90s, right? It showed you. I just gave y'all examples. We got the Cosby Show.
Yes.
Got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
We got Family Matters, and we also got Good Times.
Yes. Oh,
that,
yeah.
That shows you the black family on all economic levels.
Right.
Good Times is in the projects, but they were a family.
Yes.
Family Matters were middle class people, but they were a family. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was upper class people, but they were a family. Upper class, them and the Cosbys were upper class. Cosbys, they lived in the fucking brownstone.
Yeah. Dog.
Doctor and a lawyer. So it showed all three levels.
They was in New York too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was some bread. My man had his own, joint in the basement.
Right.
He worked at the hospital. He had his own shit in the basement.
Know
the
what I
white guy, she got her own practice. Yeah, you right.
So now you coming out because those are some of the top shows that people love. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black people love. Showing the black family on all three economic levels.
Right.
But the family is together.
Right.
Might be putting out the whole narrative that no, sister, in order to get your accomplishments, you can't be no wife to that man and mother his kids.
Don't be behind that man. You gotta have your own, baby girl. It's you and your girls. This is a 90s kind of world.
Right. Right.
What are you talking? This ain't back in the day. This is a 90s kind of world. You and your girls. Come on now. Yeah, you're right. You want to be successful? Stand on your own 2 feet. You can do anything a man can do. Yeah, yup. That's crazy. You right, yo.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo.
And that spawned all these type of shows where it was just a bunch of, a bunch of single women,
Yup.
and know what I mean, and not enough family shows.
Yeah. I think, like you said, they seen the effect of what that did. Because remember when Different World came out, I mean, they said black enrollment in colleges went up.
Yeah.
They saw the effects of what that did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yo, we can't. No, we gotta switch this. Switch this shit somewhere else. Cause it's the '90s kind of world.
Right.
You can't have that shit. Yo.
Yeah, and then listen, the motive might have been sinister, and you disguise it as opportunity.
Right.
It was opportunity to do a show. We gonna let you do the show, but this what the show gonna be about.
Right.
Like, no, we coming off the black family. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Even if you talking about, all right.
Not just the black family, though. We talking about successful, bro.
Yeah, people that got out.
Bel-Air was a successful black family. We saw these motherfuckers successful,
Right.
not struggling. I know you said good times, but dog.
No, I'm just saying.
Every episode was a fucking
Yeah,
struggle. dog.
yeah, but that showed
But
you
they stuck
at
together.
all economic levels,
Right.
be a family though.
Right.
But we are a family
Right.
at every level. You know what I'm saying? The people that's struggling, not many people that's middle class, people that's upper class, but it's showing you the man and the woman in the house with their children.
True. Right. I got you.
The man and the woman in the house.
Yeah, I got you.
Whatever we getting through in life, we getting through it together
Right.
on every level.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till you got your girls, you don't need him.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Put that in the song.
Yeah. Damn, yo.
And like I'm saying, I love all of them, so it's not like I'm trying to be evil when I say this, but like I said, the conversation blew my mind because I never thought of it like that.
As far as living single, bro, that was a big part of our childhood. I can remember that show. Like, I remember watching that shit. Like you said, when my sister watched it, I watched it. Then there was times I just ended up watching it and she wasn't there because
Right.
I'm watching the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I watched the show. I can remember them episodes. And you don't think about that shit in your head. You just watching them have a good time. You're not thinking about, like, why won't Khadijah settle down with Scooter if that's your high school sweetheart? So you telling me I love you, but I just but no, I gotta get this magazine off the ground. Because every goddamn episode she try to get the magazine off the ground. 100 seasons in, we still trying to get the magazine off the ground.
Come on.
Dog, I'm just saying, dog. Come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Khadijah somewhere right now in the internet era is still trying to get this paper magazine off the ground. Like, yo, but I'm just saying, dog, like we really never thought about that, yo. We really didn't. And the fact that when the two most successful people out of the episode did finally get a relationship, they had to hide it. As if like you can't show them that. I mean, it's because you can't. It's like they walking on eggshells behind everybody. I mean, they just gotta glance from across the room. You can't show your friends that, yo, me and her, you know what I mean? We in a relationship. Because remember, the whole thing was they hated each other. Maxine and Kyle hated each other. I'm not going to say hate. Hate is a strong word. But you know what I'm saying? They threw shots at each other.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Playfully, they always, you know what I mean, threw shots at each other, talked about each other. That was their dynamic. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, we the most successful motherfuckers on the show is the man and the woman. We can't come together and be a union. Mm-hmm. This is how we got to do it. And then when we do it, it's like, yo, we can't let everybody know. You know what I mean? We got to go out of town and shit. Like we cheating. Yeah, you right, yo. You right.
Yeah, so to me but that purposely done to, like I say, kind of like neutralize the whole effect of, no, we got all these zip codes, these shows with these black families, we gotta influence them to be apart.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because then after that, like you said, and after that you had girlfriends.
Yeah.
Then after that you had Eve had a show.
Oh, yeah.
So everything is the same type of joint. It's just like single women, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Bunch of women they doing their thing, and some of them are successful, but they're single.
Yeah.
You And then you can't just get right when a man come along, y'all having a bunch of problems. It's not, it's not good times, Cosby Show thing where we together. Whatever we going through, we're together.
Right.
No, it's us and we just so successful, but we by ourselves. And then when a man come around, we just can't get it together and there's a bunch of issues. I'm like,
but it changed. It's because those shows changed the dynamic of it. Like, even though Claire Huxtable was very successful, we always talk about Bill's job. Like, yo, he was a doctor. And not to say none of these women weren't successful, but we can highlight, we know what the men did. I know that on Family Matters, the dad was a cop. I know that on, you know what I'm saying, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he was a judge. I don't really know what the women did. They held the house down. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out here, they held the house down. We know that motherfucking James did whatever the fuck he had to do. Pool hall, dice game, whatever he got to do to pay the rent.
That motherfucker worked at the fucking oil now, on the oil rigs. What the fuck he had to do?
Whatever he had to do. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker's work. You know he's working.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the hell he was doing. He's working though.
He was working. And somehow we went from that to, we got to highlight what these women is doing. As if y'all holding the house down wasn't enough.
No, it's not that holding the house down. The only person that really did that, they did it all though. It's not me except for Florida Evans. She was the only person that
held the house down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That she was there. The rest of these women worked.
Yeah.
The rest of these women also had their own careers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The rest of these women also had their own careers.
You right.
So.
Damn, you right. Even on 227.
Yeah.
The dynamic was the family dynamic there.
The family dynamic.
Yep. Yeah, you right. Damn. And we just shifted. Like, we just shifted. Amen. The family dynamic was there. The Jeffersons. The family dynamic was there. It was just like, we just like, all right, yo, we are. That's too much.
Yeah, the fucking Jeffersons, know what I mean? We moving on up. We moving on up.
Right.
We was together when I ain't have shit, and we built it up, and you still here with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We moving on up. Not I'm moving on up, or you moving on up.
It wasn't the 90s kind of world then.
We moving on up. You was with me when I didn't have nothing.
Right.
We was together.
Right.
Now we moving on up.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Cause yo, you right, dog. It was a boatload of shows that we had, and at that time, we had the family dynamic, bro. It was families in the community. We was a community. And you're right, we shifted. And the family dynamic kind of fucking eroded.
See what I'm saying? So that just got me to thinking, like, was that purposely done?
And it's fucking crazy that the name of the show is called Living Single. As
right.
We're going to highlight this.
Right. Living single.
We're going to highlight. This is the highlight.
Think about it. Living single. Know what I'm saying? You wouldn't name no show white people on there, nothing like that.
No, that shit was just called Friends.
Right. We just friends.
Yeah.
Friends. We don't know what to call this shit. Just friends.
We all friends. Yeah, but y'all over there living single too.
Right. But we ain't gonna dare call it that though.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, you right, yo. Damn. Man, that shit, yup. Because it almost made it seem like living single was the thing. Like,
dude, purposely did. The purposely to influence. Yo, my man was like, yeah, that was. They probably made them shows to purposely influence women to think like that.
Right.
I cannot be Claire Huxtable.
Right.
I cannot do it all. I have to pick one thing or the other.
Yeah. You got to compete with a woman's profession.
So now look what you got. You got a bunch of women that's like that.
Right. Because
successful by themselves.
Scooter was successful too.
Exactly. So what's the problem? Let's go. What is the problem?
Yeah, you right. Like,
you struggling worrying about you thinking that if you go be with him, you can't have nothing. Right. You don't have to give up everything because you with him.
True.
But she's struggling with that shit. You know what I'm saying? What is the problem?
Yeah.
I get busy. I ain't no bum.
Yeah.
What is the problem? I just can't, and I'm sorry, I can't go with you, and I just can't go and jump on a plane. Why not?
Right. Why not?
Got it in somebody's head that You being with the man you want to be with and love is going to...
It's a sacrifice.
Just that's what I'm saying.
If I'm with you, that means I got to give up who I am.
No, the hell you don't. Because Claire Huxtable she had a career. She was a wife and a mom.
Yeah. Very strong black woman, dog. That's how we looked at her. Very strong black woman. Yeah, yo.
I don't know, and I just can't. I don't know. What? Listen. So, it's not that... I don't want to make it seem like this is an attack. Like I said, it was just like a regular conversation that we just got into some deep shit, and it just like blew my mind with the conversation. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, you don't.
And I'm like, yo, and he's thinking about like, yo, all them shows that women grew up watching the last probably 20-something years, it did, when you think about it, it influenced them to be the way they are now.
Yeah,
single and thinking that in order to be with you, I have to give something up. I can't have no life.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm not submitting. And so I think submitting means some type of slave. And I don't know what I'm saying? I either got to be with you. I can't have a career if I'm with you and all that. And that makes me think about the time in life where I went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I went through that. It just makes me think of that. The time women was like, no, because then I just don't want to just be known as just your wife. Who the hell said that?
Right.
Because for one, I need help paying these bills.
Shit.
No, but I'm saying, like, who says because we be together, like, that means that you just got to give up who you are as a person. I don't, like, and then I mean, because when I was younger, I didn't understand women saying that.
It's almost to the extent
I didn't get it.
They worry about what the people not in the relationship is going to say.
Yeah.
What the fuck does it matter what they going to say?
Exactly.
We this bitch together.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because now that you talk like that was like Maxine thing. Like we can't let them know. Like who the fuck cares?
Right.
Like, we in it together. We in it together. Who cares? Dog, you right. And that shit blew their mind. Because we just watch it for the entertainment and you don't realize how that shit programming you. We just laughing at a couple of jokes and we getting caught up in these storylines and you don't realize how much that you watching this show and you just you idolizing for people's lives. Like, you know what? I could see myself doing something like that by myself. Me and my girls. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, yeah, me and my girls, we're roommates until we're 40. What? No, what? Yeah, yo. We don't realize that shit.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Like, at some point, you like, all right.
Get a cat, die alone.
Yeah, like, when are we going to...
We fucking grown-ass women, right.
When are we going to, like...
Right. We pushing fucking 40 and we roommates.
Dog. Yeah, that shit fucked us up. Because I'm trying to think in my head, what was the family shows after that? And I can't remember none. I can't remember none of the family shows after that. Like, it's not like they...
Yeah, because the hell with the family. You know what I'm saying? The hell with it.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
They weren't reintroduced to us after that, dog. Like, it was just, all right, this is what they like. They like this single shit. Show them this single shit. Then we started getting shows that were just like, they weren't really family. They were just comedy joint. Like, Martin really wasn't like a family joint, even though him and Gina was together. Like, you know what I mean? But it was like, you had the Jamie Foxx show, the Wayans brothers. It wasn't really like family orientated like from what we was used to.
We can get into Martin, right? She was at his neck about getting married.
Yeah.
And women, I mean, he's feeling pressured about that.
Yeah.
So she had left. And then, you know, that's when he proposed to her. So it was like, I don't like that whole...
Yeah, you don't like that terrorism shit.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yo, like that shit. Like, yeah, but that's what it was.
You know what I mean? Like you not moving fast enough for me.
Right.
So you need to do this now. What? No, you go on to New York then, man. Be blessed.
Yeah.
Because I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Right. Right. Dog.
You see what I mean? Like, it just, yeah, you're right. Okay. Because what is a family show that came out in maybe like the 2000s?
Dog.
What is a family
There
show?
was one for us. I can't remember it. They had they shit. They still had the Dawson's Creek and, you know what I'm saying, and the Full Houses, and they still had they shit. Well, Full House was the same time as Family Matters, but they still had, like, you know what I mean, certain shows that was getting them. I don't know what it was for us. I don't know. If we had one, maybe we did, and it just didn't catch on. But no, we had a Bernie Mac show.
But yeah, I mean, you can't say that, but that was a comedy. That
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
I mean, not
Yeah.
to say Cosby Show wasn't like was comedy in it.
Yeah.
But you had like a lot of like serious like episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I mean, they tackled a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
On there, they tackled a lot of stuff on Family Matters. You know what I'm
They
saying?
definitely did. On Family Matters.
Remember when the fucking dragons came through,
Dog.
tore the fucking restaurant up?
Dog. And dragons. Got the jacket and everything.
Right.
What the fuck is going on? Yo. Dog. Shit. They definitely tackled a lot of deep shit on there. You know what I'm saying?
When Steve Urkel was playing ball,
Yo.
I
Killing
mean,
it.
found out he's playing ball.
Killing it.
I mean,
My man, Johnny
yo,
was like,
yo, you on the team?
Sorry, Steve. We got Spider.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. Damn, you right.
See?
Only thing I ain't like about Family Matters, my man dedicated his life to Laura. Yo, this bitch overlooked at my man the whole. I have to change and become another nigga to get attention.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Dog, I dedicated
That's what I'm saying.
life. And in reality, his bitch was better than Laura, if you ask me.
Listen.
Dog, she was bad as shit.
Listen. I'm the same person. My attitude just different. When I'm saying, well, my attitude is I could take or leave you,
Right.
then it's, oh, you falling out over me. When I'm all about you, don't matter. I'm ignoring the bad chick that's gonna run behind
Right.
you. You got a chick that fit with you well.
Dog.
You running behind her, and then not until I go and completely change my personality, who I am, now I come out here. What's going on? You the same person. You just your attitude different.
Yeah.
They women falling out.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't like that shit. Yo, my man dedicated his
Yeah.
life to short.
Yeah, he gonna build a machine to change yourself. Don't be doing that.
Dog, that's why when you introduce that shit, that's why they going crazy out here. What's your rank? This is why these young brothers is going crazy. What do I have to do? Listen, go in the lab.
Right. Build a machine.
Get your machine.
Build your machine. Go in and came out with a fucking suit on. First of all, the motherfucker went in there with suspenders on, came out with a suit on.
Yo. Oh my God, yo. That shit crazy, yo, cause it's like you're not happy with yourself. You not
Yeah,
enough,
you not,
bro.
yeah, showing you, yo, you're not good enough.
You not, yeah.
Intelligent. Know what I'm saying? I understand.
Dog. You not
Intelligent as he was, he wasn't satisfied with that. He changed himself for the woman.
Yeah.
So you would stop being intelligent to get the woman that you want.
Right.
Damn, what was the psychology behind that?
Yeah. You not happy with who you is.
See what I'm saying?
Like she's the only girl in the neighborhood. Then you found a chick that fuck with you. They got the same type of characteristics. Y'all got the same type of, I mean, traits.
No.
I'm like, yo, she bad. What is wrong with you? No, she wasn't enough. Cause my whole life, it's always been Laura. What? You bugging, dog. You bugging. But hey, that's a lot of brothers go through that.
I'll be with you when you dumb down who you are.
Right.
Because when you was like super intelligent, I don't want you. You're not acting.
Yeah.
You're not giving me the, I don't want to say thug aesthetic, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Carl Winslow and them raised her wrong. y'all raised her wrong, dog. You know what I'm saying? First off, I'm like, she not accepting motherfuckers who they is. Come on now. Y'all raised Shorty wrong, dog.
As soon as you come out the hyperbolic chamber, then it's all good. Y'all like family and all that. You hanging out with him. What?
Yeah.
You just hated having this motherfucker around now.
Exactly. Raise her wrong, dog. Yeah, but yeah, that joint, Family Matters had a lot of deep episodes, yo. It did. That joint, the Cosby Show had a lot of deep episodes. Shit, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had a lot of deep. It went beyond comedy. Mm-hmm. So I understand what you're saying when you said Bernie Mac was, because Bernie Mac it was a comedy show. Mm-hmm. It was meant to make you laugh. Them joints was like it was to show you the aspects of Good Times. It was a comedy, but man, they was going through so much shit in that joint every episode, dog. Some of that shit wasn't even funny.
Old lady was eating dog food to survive. Old lady was eating dog food to survive.
Some of that shit just wasn't funny, but it was just like, it was so deep.
Yeah.
Then he in there getting beat with the iron. She had like bursting the iron on there.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this joint? But yo, that shit was just so, yeah. Then everything just it got funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was crazy, yo. We started getting all these other messages, and these messages started becoming who we was. Because around the 90s, the girls started to change. We didn't really see the effect of it because the program was beginning. But now, when you look now, we in the 2000s and shit, and the mothers of those people that saw that, so their daughters, now you in the era of, you got to take me to a 5-star restaurant because my worth is this. Your worth is what? Listen, my mom come from she's a 90s kind of girl. It was her girl. So you can't take me here. I got a standard now. Because if not, I can just live, I can do my shit by myself. Women take that shit all the time. I can do bad all by myself. You can just do bad then. Like, what you mean you can do bad all by yourself? If I'm with you and I'm helping you, how are we doing bad? I'm helping you. If a motherfucker ain't give me 100%, I can do bad all by myself. Damn, okay, well then do bad by yourself. Yeah, bro, the programmer was in effect. Programming started to take place.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Right, because that could have been, I'm trying to do, like, how like some people say NWA was used to neutralize the positive rap that was going on. That's why people started promoting, like, some people say that's why people started giving West Coast a chance because it was all about gangsta and gang stuff and all that. Yeah. Could have been kind of like that. Like we're gonna use this for our agenda. We just mask it as opportunity for y'all to have y'all shows and get y'all, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah.
And get y'all opportunities and all that. But really, we got a whole master plan to put this whole narrative out there.
Right.
But you may not know that.
Right. Yeah, you right.
So that's why we going green light this show. We're going to green light a show called Living Single for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And show that y'all successful, but y'all can't get it together. Even though everybody's successful. But y'all can't get it together.
Yep.
The only people that can get it together is slow acting.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, yo.
Right. And then the show after that, who said that all the chicks loved was Girlfriends. You're right. Show after that, all the women that I remember all the women loving was Girlfriends. Another show that was kind of like that. A bunch of women who just, some women, people had their careers and then didn't know if they would want to give it up for some man and they can't, and they going through struggles with men, and some chicks that trying to get in them, because they had a chick that was like Regine on that show, right? Yeah. The whole thing was trying to get in the man's pocket.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what a man can do for her. So just showing that. It went from the family dynamic, no matter where we at, even if we in the projects, we a family. Whether we in the projects, a damn Brownstone, or we in Bel Air, we are a family. To, everybody single and everybody playing and everybody doing whatever they want to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really, what is the fucking positivity behind that? Not to say that, you know what I mean, people having careers and all that stuff and being educated, that is positive. But overall, if you think about it, because now I'm telling you, mentally had me down a rabbit hole, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about stuff like that, like, no. Like I say, know what I mean? We love these people that was on this show. It's not like we hate them. We love them, but they just had me thinking.
Yeah.
Now that show, like you said, know what I mean? Then you mentioned the show after that, Girlfriend. I remember that was everybody, used to be a lot of shit when we was younger, that was everybody's favorite show too. Girlfriend. All the girls' favorite show was Girlfriend.
Because it showed that they were all successful. You know what I mean? You know, white collar women, that they had successful careers, they doing their thing without the need of a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm successful, I don't need no man. Yeah, yo. I looked up, you know what I mean, who gave the show the name Living Single. Would say that Queen Latifah gave it Living Single, but let me listen to this right here. This is only a minute long. This is excuse me. This is Kim Coles, who said that the show was supposed to be named Living Single. This is the first time I heard this, so I don't know what it was supposed to be called before that. But let me see what was the name, what was supposed to be the name of it before it was called Living Single.
It was not originally Living Single. It was My Girls. And
that's even worse.
We were like, they wanted to change the name to Living Single, and we thought it was horrible. Who says that? Nobody talks that way. What's up? I'm living single. It's like the words didn't match. And so I have a memory, and Dana would have to correct me, if we got into a little golf cart and went from the plantation lot where we were over to the big lot and got invited into the office of the president of the network, like, you know, president of the production company.
Like going to Oz.
Right, like, oh.
We got bottled water here.
Right. We would like to protest. We say, all right, well, thank you very much for giving your, and I think
feedback.
That name, thank you for your feedback. Right now, it was like, oh, that's a terrible name. Now it's the best name. Like, what else would the show be called?
You basically petted. If you want to hear it, say good for you.
We got back in the golf cart. We got to the other side of the hill.
Yeah, My Girls. It was supposed to be called My. That don't even sound no better. But yo, even she said it though. Like, who says that? You're right, because at that time, being single wasn't something that you paraded around. Yo, I'm single, yo. You know what I mean? Like, so she right at that. But it became accepted. And it became something that people use, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It became a badge. I'm doing this all by myself. You know, I don't need no man for nothing. I'm living single. It became a badge of honor. My girls sound crazy too. Yeah. So that's crazy.
Listen, man, we about to get the I'm about to work something out with SPCA. So y'all women can get the cats, buy one, get one free.
Dog.
You know what I'm saying? We about to have to buy one, get one free on the cats.
Living Single, she said that herself. I mean, she's a star. She was one of the stars on the show. Like, who says that? You're right. Who does say that? But it became accepted, and now people do say that. That's something that it became a saying because y'all made it popular. Yes, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. But you sparked something with that. You sparked something with this junk. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we only talked about this. We can really break down each of these sitcoms after, like, you know, the Cosby Show was the Cosby Show. That's a staple in our, you know what I mean, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a staple. Good Times, you know what I mean, the Jeffersons. I'm saying, but after that, when we got all these shows that had like hidden agendas in them, we could really spend a whole episode on there and break them down. Because it all affected, you know what I'm saying, what we was doing. Girlfriends, it had like traces of that. Because I remember the one episode where the chick, she cheated on her husband and somehow she butt dialed him and the phone was on and she was talking about the interaction with her friend. And you know what I'm saying? She came home and he was like, yo, didn't I tell you all the time? Keep your phone on lock. She's like, oh, I forgot. He's like, yeah, I heard your conversation about how you cheated on me with such and such. I still remember that episode. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? He going like, I heard you talking about it. And she was, I'm sorry. It was one time. And I'm like, damn, yo. So, yeah, certain things do have an effect on, you know what I'm saying, the culture. Yeah, yo. And Girlfriends was one of them shows. Because in Girlfriends, it was the one guy that was in there, though, right? But, you know what I'm saying? It was like, they was like over him somewhat. It damn near made it seem like they were these high-ranked positions, and he was just somebody that was like a tag-along. Yeah, man. You start taking power from one dynamic to the next, man, and this is what we get. And yeah, it's fucked up, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have never came to this conclusion because sometimes we look at things for entertainment, and it's beyond that. It's beyond entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, there is an agenda in it. The fact that they said the name of the show is going to be called My Girls, and somebody was like, that ain't enough. No, because if they said My Girls, they can still relate. And you know what I mean? That the dynamic of the family can still exist. We need them to celebrate something outside of that. Living single, that's it. Yeah, living single. Had them bitches by themselves. They'll love it. They'll love that. And then you just like, no, can't. Oh, like, yo, like, we got them. Yeah, there we go, living single. Then they'll celebrate being by themselves. You're out with your friends, you're getting drinks with your girlfriends, and this is your life. And never at no time did we see none of these women be like, damn, I'm desperate, I need a man. Because they was living single and they enjoyed that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen none of these women get to the point like, I'm just lonely. I need to find somebody. No, they was living single. They was celebrating that shit. Fucked up. You know what I mean? Had them see them, you know what I mean? Had them suits on. Whole time my man in the back flannels and shit. Dog. Yeah, you hit one with this one, dog. This joint gonna go crazy. This show's gonna go crazy. You hit one with this one, man. You know what I'm saying? The aesthetic of the wardrobes on these joints is crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. But living single, listen, please don't take this the wrong way. As if we talking about something like we said, man. This show was very entertaining. It's a staple of our childhood. I watch a lot. I probably watched a lot of these episodes growing up. You know what I mean? These episodes I can still remember. You know what I mean? Just in my head vividly. So this wasn't no shot at them. You know what I mean?
They say one no shot at them made the whole episode.
Yeah,
about
but
that
no,
shit.
it wasn't no shot at them because sometimes
it's not
you
meant to be mean, but like, yeah,
and not know what you're taking part in.
Yeah, because it just seemed because like I said, it's not like this is something that just I was sitting around thinking it came from me. I just having a random conversation like I do with people that I know. But when he said that, it just sparked something in me, and I've never thought. It's not like I sat around and this is what we doing an episode about. I'm gonna tear some shit down.
Yeah.
No, that's not how I was thinking. I was just having a conversation with somebody that I know. So yeah, and you start thinking about that. It's like, yeah, they had to get, yeah. Shout out to shows like, I mean Martin. You know what I mean, they were in a relationship. You know what I mean? She had a career. He had one too. Shout out to the Jamie Foxx show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? His aunt and uncle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Married black couple with their own business, own their own hotel.
You're right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely shout out to them. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. You know what I mean? We thank y'all for everything, man. I know y'all gonna jump on this for this one, but it is what it is. I enjoyed this episode, man. Y'all like when we just do that banter shit anyway. Remember, ain't that what y'all like? Yeah, when y'all just pull up and just talk. Well, we just happen to talk. This was not planned. We just happened to do it like that. So you know what I mean? Listen, man. Thank y'all for everything.
And and also the Steve Harvey show. You know what I'm saying?
But was that a family dynamic in there?
I mean, not family dynamic, but the whole dating dynamic, right?
Yeah.
Because Cedric's entertainer and the other chick. He was a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Cedric's entertainer was a teacher.
He was a phys ed teacher.
Oh my God, what's her name? She was a secretary. She was a secretary. They was together from jump.
Right.
Remember? And was it? It was Steve Harvey was a teacher.
Yeah.
Regina was like what, a principal? She was the principal,
Yeah,
so
she
she
was
was
the
over him, right?
Yeah.
So you got that whole dynamic of I'm a teacher and you like my fucking boss is whatever.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, even that. Now, I mean, they were the ones that was like, they were like the Overton and Sinclair of that show.
Yeah, you were. You
See
right.
what I'm saying?
You right.
So everybody that get together from Jump seemed like a little
Levita.
ditzy.
Levita. Yeah.
Levita Alizé Jenkins. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's her name.
Levita was her name.
Levita
Yeah.
Alizé Jenkins.
And they was roommates in that joint. They I ain't gonna lie, their apartment was dope as hell though.
Wasn't
Y'all
it?
think- Yo, their apartment was like, their apartment was dope as hell. I'm like,
Like
man,
the
got, they got the piano up in the apartment. This shit. Their apartment was dope as hell. Like,
Man, so teachers, man, they selling dope. Ain't no way you afford no fly shit like this. Ain't afford no fly shit like this. Oh, damn, you do got a roommate. They was selling dope.
right. You be over there spot them or something. Y'all get him some help. You got the bag on you. Get him some help. They over here fucked up. They get him some help. Where you get that from? Put that shit back. Like,
That shit that really had like a bag of flour that you put the chicken in and shake the chicken up to put the flour in the chicken. That's how much coke that shit was that woman had on that
she
video.
was like going in there and
It was like
pulling
a
the
freezer
joints
bag.
out, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what is you doing? Why you handling it? Yo, say then the next day, Dwight Howard at the Lakers game.
Right. Motherfucker, we about to snatch you up from fucking distribution, motherfucker.
That's my thing. Like, what world do you think that this is legal? She's like, get him some.
That's why Kobe ain't fuck with him like that. Why Kobe ain't fuck with him like that. He knew something was up. What's wrong with this motherfucker,
Get
man?
him some help. Dwight need help.
He need help?
You need help.
Yeah. This bitch got a fucking bag of coke like a bag of flour.
Bitch had a key on her.
Right. Right. You much about to bottle that shit up?
Right. I used to say, so this is just one of the joints I grabbed.
Right.
It's just crazy, man. Yo, man, black people, man, we gotta do better. My man filed for the divorce ASAP after that. Listen, get this bitch up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Thank y'all for everything, yo. You know what I mean? As I said, man, like, rate, review, share, subscribe, comment, because we definitely do comment back. And just like that, we out, y'all. Peace.